12 Bedtime Romantic Skills to Master for a More Intimate Marriage. Hello everyone, and welcome. Now you might be thinking, Dr. Ruth and bedtime skills? What's this all about? Let me tell you, my dears, a satisfying and passionate relationship is built on more than just what happens between the sheets. It's about connection, intimacy, and knowing how to truly please your partner. Over the years, I've learned that couples who prioritize romance and intimacy have stronger bonds and more fulfilling relationships. That's why I'm so excited to share these 12 bedtime romantic skills with you. These skills, my dears, are designed to bring you and your partner closer together, to ignite that spark, and to keep the flames of passion burning bright. So, let's dive right in, shall we? Chapter 1. The Power of Pillow Talk. Mastering Talking Skills. Now, you might be surprised to see talking as the first skill on this list. But let me tell you, my dears, communication is the bedrock of any good relationship, especially in the bedroom. Before you even think about physical intimacy, you need to connect emotionally. How? By talking. Share your day, your dreams, your fears, your desires. Listen to each other without judgment. A little pillow talk goes a long way in building trust, understanding, and that all-important emotional intimacy. Chapter 2. Kissing. It's not just for the lips. Oh my dears, kissing. It's the most delicious way to say hello, good night, and everything in between. But remember, kissing doesn't begin and end with the lips. Explore. A tender kiss on the neck, a playful nibble on the earlobe, a lingering kiss on the shoulder. These are all ways to drive your partner wild with desire. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what feels good for both of you. Remember, a good kiss is a conversation in itself, so speak the language of love with your lips. Chapter 3. The Art of the Cuddle. Cuddling. Is there anything more comforting, more intimate than simply holding each other close? Cuddling releases oxytocin, the love hormone, which deepens your bond and makes you feel safe and secure with one another. Make time for cuddling, whether it's a few minutes after a long day or a lazy Sunday morning in bed. Let your bodies melt into each other, feel the warmth, and simply enjoy the closeness. Chapter 4. Grabbing the Language of Desire. Now, don't be shy. When I say grabbing, I mean it in the most loving and passionate way. A firm grip on the waist, a gentle caress of the cheek, a playful squeeze. These are all ways to communicate your desire and to heighten the physical connection between you. Pay attention to your partner's responses. What feels good? What elicits a sigh or a moan? Remember, consent and communication are key, so always be mindful and respectful of each other's boundaries. Chapter 5. Rubbing, igniting the senses. Our skin is our largest organ and it's incredibly sensitive to touch. Rubbing, caressing, and massaging each other is a powerful way to ignite the senses and to build anticipation. Explore different textures and pressures. A soft stroke down the back, a firm rub on the shoulders, a gentle caress of the inner thigh. These are all ways to send shivers of pleasure through your partner's body. Chapter 6. Moaning, the sweet music of pleasure. Don't hold back, my dears. Moaning is a natural and beautiful expression of pleasure. It lets your partner know what feels good, what you enjoy, and what you want more of. So, don't be shy. Let those moans escape your lips and fill the room. It's music to your partner's ears, I assure you. Chapter 7. Whining. Guiding the way to pleasure. Now, whining might sound a little unusual, but trust me on this one. It's about using your voice, your breath, and your body to guide your partner and to enhance the experience. A soft whine, a gentle sigh, a change in your breathing. These are all subtle cues that can tell your partner what you need and where you want to be touched. Chapter 8. Pumping, the Art of Penetration. Penetration. It's the pinnacle of physical intimacy for many couples. But remember, my dears, it's not a race to the finish line. Take your time, pay attention to your partner's responses, and adjust your rhythm and depth accordingly. Communication is crucial here. Let each other know what feels good, what you enjoy, and what you'd like to explore. Chapter 9. Licking, tantalizing and tempting. Now, licking is a skill best reserved for intimate moments. It's about exploring each other's bodies with your tongue, teasing and tantalizing, and discovering those hidden erogenous zones. Remember, gentleness is key, especially when it comes to more sensitive areas. Chapter 10. Rhythm, finding your shared groove. Lovemaking is a dance, my dears, and like any good dance, it's all about finding your rhythm together. Sometimes you'll move fast and furious, other times slow and sensual. The key is to pay attention to each other's cues, to communicate your desires and to find that perfect rhythm that leaves you both breathless and satisfied. Chapter 11. Changing positions. Keeping the spark alive. Variety is the spice of life, and the same goes for the bedroom. Don't be afraid to experiment with different positions, to find new ways to touch and please each other. Changing positions can keep things exciting, prevent boredom, and help you discover new sources of pleasure. Chapter 12. Circling, exploring new sensations. This final skill is all about subtlety and finesse. It's about using small, circular motions to create intense sensations and to target those sensitive areas. Whether it's with your hips, your fingers, or your tongue, circling is a surefire way to drive your partner wild with pleasure. Outrow sweet dreams and happy endings. So there you have it, my dears. 12 bedtime romantic skills to master for a more intimate and passionate relationship. Remember, intimacy is a journey, not a destination. It's about exploration, communication, and a willingness to try new things. Don't be afraid to be playful, to be adventurous, and to truly let go with your partner. And most importantly, have fun. Because when you're enjoying yourselves, the sparks will fly, and the passion will burn brighter than ever. Now go forth and create some magic in the bedroom.